Hello everybody, my name's Ardendris, and welcome back to RWBYM World of Blocks. I think it's an N, RWBYM, blah. So, why do I feel like every single episode of this series is just gonna end with me trying to escape a boss? Cause that has been a pretty healthy majority of the episode so far. I just fell off the roof, I meant to jump on the other section there. Oh, did I lose that thing? I might have lost that thing. Yay, I got a moment's respite from that. But anyways, welcome back. Last time we went on a bit of an expedition, trying to find another village where we could set up base, and just like exploring the rest of the world a little bit more. And we found one village here, with a dragon in it. So that village didn't work. So we found another village here, with a dragon in it. So that one didn't work. Although, the dragon from this village didn't cause any damage to the village itself yet, and we managed to die to it outside of the village range. So I think that if I just head back there and finish off this dragon, I can actually do something with this village and make it like a proper home base. So my plan is to take all of this cobble. I probably don't even have have enough of it yet. But, I made a hammer, and I just went to town picking up... rude. Ow. That means there's a little spider thing. Go away. I see ya. You can go right away. You and you can go in there. Anyways. Ooh, thanks for all the free stuff, actually. Actually, too much free stuff. I don't even have room for it all. Hold on, we now have enough for another one of the cool weapons. But anyways, last time we went on an expedition, we were getting all that stuff, all that's well and good, and we managed to upgrade our weapons situation a little bit more. So now we're rocking Crescent Rose and the Milo and Aquo Shield. I can no longer leave my base, fun. Plus, we have Stormflower finished up, Ember Celica. I think we got last time, I don't remember. Murdenaster, Gamble Shroud, basically all of the weapons that you can build we have just about done, with the exception of Crochet Moors and Magna Hild. Or at least that was until 20 seconds ago when we got the last Magna Hild piece we have, so we can build that one too. So I'm just going to drop off all these extra pieces in here. Oh, I can actually make... No, I'm actually one piece short of the second Stormflower, but we're almost there. I could make a second Ember Celica, though. So that's all well and good. Extra piece of Crescent Rose. And then I'm just going to toss some of this cobble in here for right now, and let's just build Magna Hill to say we have it. We have all these weapons. As of yet, we are still unable to use them for... Let's just do that. I don't remember the exact layout for it. Magna Hild. It's a giant hammer. It's also a rock. It's also a grenade launcher. Because of course it is. Every single thing in this mod is also a gun. So, fun stuff. We have all of the weapons save the most boring one, actually. Crochet Moor is just the sword. It's like the only weapon that is only one thing. It's a sword that becomes a bigger sword. But it also acts as a shield if you put it in your offhand, so it has a little bit going for it. So, we have all these. As of yet, we still do not have ammo for anything. But we did manage to pick up a whole bunch of unrefined dust last time. So, if I go ahead and smelt this stuff up, we'll be able to make we'll be able to make ammo for all of our guns. But what does Magna Hild use? Grenades. Which requires 6 grenades. Impure Dust, Frosted Iron. Frosted Iron is light gray dye and iron or smelt up Murdenaster or Magna Hild pieces. That's all well and fine. I'm probably not going to use Magna Hild. I might just be sticking with Crescent Rose for a little bit, because it's the main character's weapon. It's really cool. It's a giant scythe that's also a high-powered... Whoops. 1 second. Oh, there we go. Accidentally closed the game for a moment there. Messed things up. I hope that didn't last too long. I pressed a button and it disappeared. I hope that only lasted for like a couple of seconds. But Crescent Rose magazines. I'm gonna make some of these things and hopefully be able to take on that thing outside and hopefully take care of the dragon as well. So I'm gonna need to smelt up some of these to get some rose iron. Rifle bullets are impure dust and iron as well. So, oh, I forgot I had ice dust in here. You can go in there, just grab out the rest of the coal if I remember what button it's on for that. So, in here, am I right? It's, I believe it's just like regular smelting speed, so just do that instead. So I'm not wasting I'm not wasting a piece of coal for not a whole lot of use. So, because I'm not going to need a whole lot of this. I might not even smelt up everything. I'll just smelt up 3 of these pieces, and that should be good enough. If I remember correctly, each magazine has 10 shots in it for Crescent Rose, but I don't remember. I'll have to see once I build it. And from there, I can then go ahead and just like grab out half of this. And that's going to get tossed in here instead. And you. I can smelt you back into it, but I don't want to do that. Why would you default to smelting it away instead of just telling me what else it can do? That's a bit weird. You can make fire, lightning, and gravity versions, but we're just going to stick with these. Rifle bullets, they're pretty simple. I just have to wait for some of the impure dust to smelt up. Actually, I don't even need to wait for all that. I just need a single one per each set of bullets. So, like so, gets us rifles bullets. I am out of iron. That's okay. So in turn, I get to make 3 magazines that each take up their own inventory slot. I forgot about this. So we're about to see how this works. Ah, that was loud. I don't know how to adjust that. Okay, it's 32 shots per magazine. Teleport away. Bang! 14 damage. It also just, like, sends me flying. And has a pretty decent amount of recoil. Although, does the shot do less damage? No, it doesn't. So, it's cool that it has the rifle mode, but why would you ever use it in the rifle mode? It's a bit of a weird one. Because it doesn't do well in melee in rifle mode, so why would you ever do the change? Sadly, it's going to take me like a million shots to just kill this thing off without switching to melee for a little bit, so... I can't see... Am I about to be withered to death, or am I going to actually survive this? I'm not sure. I withered to death. I forgot where I spawned. Please go away. Creeps, you can go right away. I do not want to deal with you shenanigans. You die. What's with these things spawning whenever I kill things? What did I get out of that? I got the aura regen charm. That's cool. Knockout. Fist and blunt weapons have increased chance of dazing effects on hits. Okay, I just got some cool things. Is that the last... That used up so much ammo, though. I used up an entire thing and then some. But definitely holding on to that charm. And there's the last Crochet Moore's piece. So I can just go ahead and make all the makeable things, huh? Sure. Why not? We'll just have all of them. I'm gonna leave behind some of them, I think. I don't need to carry all the weapons with me. But, well, that and that's... You and there. I have some inventory stuff to do. I'll make this sword just to show it off. Does it go like that or the other way around? Like that. There you go. Crochet Moore's. It's a sword. It's a bigger sword. The shield looks kinda cool. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know which shield I prefer. Crochet Moore's has a really cool shield design. It's like... I don't know. Words are hard. But it's a sword. It's also a sword. Nothing cool there, really. Wait, it has a... A full bore range, rapid fire frame, poison shot, aura siphon. Kills grant 10 aura while item is held. I didn't know about that. Oh, Trickster. Chance to spawn a distracting clone on kill. Oh. Okay. There are extra weapon effects I didn't know about. That is really cool. I'm gonna have to do some research. Like, what do all of the weapons I have do? Magna Hilt, Poison Shot. Gamble Shroud has Trickster 2, plus some other stuff. Firing. Murdernaster doesn't have anything special. Ember Celica fires 2 shots. Stormflower has Aura Drain. Crochet Moore has Aura Drain. Milo has Twin Shots. Okay. So, yeah, I'm going to stick with Crescent Rose for now. It's the only one we can reliably get the ammo for. But the fact that everything has like cool special effects that I didn't know about is really cool. But for right now, I'm just going to leave all that behind. Crescent Rose piece can get put in here. And all this impure dust is just about smelted up, although I have a whole bunch more to smelt up too. Everything is just going to get left in here for a little bit. And when daytime comes, I am going to try putting my plan into action and heading over to that other village so that we can go kill a dragon. So, that's an Arachne clone. Yes, it is. Ah, rude. So, I'm going to start making my way over there. Hopefully, by the time I make it, I forgot about that thing. You know, I could kill you now, but it would be a huge waste of resources. So, I'm just going to abandon this region. And hopefully, I should make it to the dragon just about daytime starting up, so that I can get to work trying to protect the village just with a full day behind me. Just to try and avoid letting too many things spawn and try to mess with the villagers. So I think I'll see you over there once we're getting ready to go slay a dragon. So 1 minute. Okay, I'm not going to quite reach my destination before sunrise. I ended up running through that dragon nest right there that I just passed over. And I stopped for about a half second to make sure there were no dragons around the location. Which is just enough time for a mini Deathstalker to pinch me in the heel and then I die. Cause Wither is no joke. If my aura dies and I still have Withering on, I am gonna take a serious bruising. Like, it's very hard to counteract it with how limited health is with this mod. So, hopefully I can start upgrading my aura a whole bunch more pretty soon. But, actually, I made it. This is actually my target. I actually came a little bit early, even after dying. Die! Die, dragon! Oh, that was actually pretty effective. Come. Why did that last shot just suddenly do 36 damage, or did I misread it? Hey! Duck hunt! You! Actually, this thing has some inaccuracy. Let alone just the recoil makes it a bit hard to like stay on target. When I do have a target, it will still not always hit where I want it to. I forgot I had actually wanted to change where my damage indicator was. I almost forgot about that. I forgot about it until it's too... dang it. And both of my feet are broken. Fun. It's always the feet. Every time without fail, my feet get broken. Do not try to fire while shift clicking. It will not work. You're just gonna stay right on my tail, aren't you? Ah, no, you're in the village because it's raining. Dang it. So my plan has been completely and totally foiled. Fun. Very, very glad of how this is working out. Never mind, apparently I'm gonna have to go find another village anyways, because I can't have good things. This game will not let me have nice things. Every plan I have has been foiled. It's very, very rude. Can you sleep through storms in this version? Or is that a higher version thing? I don't remember. Where's my bed so I can try it out? Oh, okay, I guess you can. Thankfully, that thing apparently didn't count as a monster or something? I don't know. Let me deal with inventory stuff, and then we'll get back there and try to get this working. Like, can I have one plan go my way? Please. I'm begging here. Just one plan to actually work out. You can get out of my way. I should really mark off my new home, but we can do that in a moment once it actually properly set up some. That was my helpful thing. I keep forgetting I can have no good things. You know what? I'm going to take a quick look, see if I can't fix the thing with damage indicators, because usually it has a keybind where you can just open the config from in-game, but for some reason I don't have that now. So I'm going to try fixing damage indicators real quick before we continue on and I get too engrossed. So one moment. Okay, that wasn't too hard to fix, and while I was at it, I just changed it away from, what's it called? Hearts instead to just like a pure, words are hard. I changed it to a pure numeric instead of just trying and hoping that I can understand how much health summoning has by like a wall of hearts. So hopefully that will work out a little bit better. Change this location. It's taking up, I think it's taking a little bit less of the screen anyways. So hopefully that will be a little bit better overall. And now, hopefully, I can make it to the village and actually start on my plan, and I won't be ruined again. You know what? I'm just teleporting there. I hear that fireball coming. I don't feel like dealing with that. No, Grimm? Grimm despawned? I think Grimm despawned. Okay, we're safe. Time to get to work. Just light up everything, everywheres all around the village. That should keep the Grimm from spawning in the area. Next, after I put torches absolutely everywheres, I'm actually over-torching some of these spots, but that's more than fine. Then, it's going to get time to get working on a wall. But that's gonna be a bit of a pain. How am I gonna do this? What I might have to do is build an area with a wall, and then just grab as many of the villagers, get them in like an enclosed space to keep them safe. And then from there, I'll just slowly extend the wall. Just have like my own little safe spot, and then expand from there once I'm ready. So where do I want to get started on it? Definitely I want to have the traders in a safe spot. So probably right here. If I just start building the wall from like right here, it doesn't have to be super tall, just like 3 blocks tall should do for now. Like, I don't think any of the Grimm should be able to make it over that. It does have to go. I was considering leaving a hole at the bottom, but that would just mean that baby Deathstalkers could make it through no problem. So if I just do like 3 high and I do like this, just for like a basic starting thing, just encapsulate that and maybe like that little building for now. I could even like line the wall up with it. I have like a decent enough starting point where I can set up my chest and whatnot and actually get some sort of safe spot going. That's all I'm after right now. Just something to start with, because oh my goodness, I can't just spend every single episode running around hoping not to die forever. I'm gonna have to make this wall better very, very quickly, but for right now, this will have to do. I have I have builder's wands in. I could just make one of those. That would make this a whole lot faster, but oh well. Right now, just do like this. Break this one torch. I don't have, like, light senses to see where mobs could spawn. That might be a bit of an issue. If I could get that online, it would be helpful. But for right now, this is just going to have to do. I could just, like, set up the wall like this as well. Like so. Yay! We have a safe spot from the Grimm almost. Need more cobble. Doop doop. Doop. Of course I have to... I did not line anything up and thus I keep getting torches in the way. Block you off. Just go all the way. Line it up with this wall. Safe zone! Yay! It looks awful and it's nowhere near big enough, but it's something to work with, and that's all I'm after for right this second. Doop. There we go. Just need a couple more layers up here. Like so. And there we go. This spot, assuming I actually light it up as it should be, should get no more Grimm, hopefully ever. So, at this point, I think I'm just going to run around town, grab all of the villagers I can, and just, like, drag them into this pit and keep them safe for a little bit. And then from there, I can start expanding everything and, like, setting up chests and whatnot. So I'm just going to grab everyone, get them in the pit, and keep them safe. So I'll be back with ya. Okay. I just barely managed to beat nighttime and get everyone in our little safe spot. So, now that the Grimm are everywhere's right outside, we actually have a safe location where we're not going to get murdered all the time. Except by Geist. And flying things. I've already seen a couple of those. Because, I haven't really thought ahead for those ones yet. Although, they'd have some options, like, I obviously I have range things. I could get rain. I think there's an archer in here somewheres. Or there was. There was an issue last time where, like, these villagers kept killing each other. Like, a hero would fight, like, a fisher, and the fisher would somehow kill the hero. I don't know. It was very weird. I think I've solved that issue, so they should now be fixed. Geist! You get back here so you can go. You can leave my villagers alone. Having ranged abilities is so nice. But we're actually safe in here. Obviously, it's not much. I already had a crafting table. Oh, well, I guess I can just place this one down now. So, chests are going to be a must. Like so. Definitely need more of those. And now, all of the junk that I'm just carrying on me for right now can just get tossed in here. You can go in there. You can go in there. You can go in there. Can I mix these together? Like, I have a 24 and a 20 and a 2. No, I cannot. Okay, good to know. You and you can go in there. Any other random junk I don't need right now? Yes. All that can get tossed in here. I guess some of this extra cobble can too. I'll just keep it here and have it on hand for when I start to expand a little bit more. That's all well and good. And we actually have a whole bunch of money. So I can just head over to you. Thank you for the money. Those are my 50s, not my 10s. I have 16 10s left, which I should be able to turn into 3 more 5s. Maybe, where are the 50s? Yeah, there's the 50s. 37 50s now, which means I could go ahead and start taking... Geists. Why are you the thing that wants to spawn the most? You're the most annoying thing for me to deal with. I can't just waste all... Don't get too close to the walls. I am definitely going to have to make these walls several blocks thick, because these things can still hit through things, because they have pretty long range. Creeps might also be an issue, because they could definitely just blast their way through here if they get provoked. So I'm going to need like 5 block wide walls whenever we expand all the way out. Flying things are spawning, whole bunch of bosses just outside of range. This is not looking good already. Like, if one of the really bad bosses spawns, like, we're still not safe here. Like, there are... is it 2 or 3 flying bosses? 3. There are 3 flying bosses. I almost forgot about one. I was trying to think it through. There are definitely 3. There's a giant version of those bee things that will just spawn infinite amounts. There is a giant bird, and then there's a dragon. Or, I suppose it's technically a wyvern. If we see any of those, this village is probably dead. Like, I can do nothing against them. But for right now, we're just gonna pretend they don't exist. And we're just gonna say we're fine. There's no problem here. There is no war in Passing Say. Let's just look at clothes for a minute, shall we? What do we currently have on us? Ruby's top for movement and vitality. I really only care about the movement. Raven skirts for movement and jump boost and rush. All those are really good. And the fire starter thing. Charm. Basically because I like fire resistance, but if I could get a clothing piece that gave us cool effects plus fire resistance, I would change that out in an instant for this thing. So, why is my scroll wheel not working for this thing? I have to be scrolling on this part specifically. Ooh, that looks pretty nice. Diana's legs. Some of these I don't actually recognize characters-wise. Hold on. I need to turn 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I don't want clothes. I want hundreds. But why would you do that? Why do I suddenly... This thing is weird sometimes. Like that, where is it? Where is it in the list? Where did it go? Come on, I just saw you a moment ago. Come on. Did it cycle through? Oh, that's such a tease, game. That is such a tease. These things recycle at a certain time each night. I don't remember exactly what it is. But just as I was about to buy a thing, it messed up and it caused me to recycle. Oh, that's so rude. I wanted that mask. That was Rimaru's mask. Dang it. Anyways, back to clothes shopping. What do we want? I want it to look cool, but I also want some good abilities, which is a bit rough to deal with. So I might just start looking at things, buy a pair that I think looks nice and put that on my cosmetic stuff, and buy a pair Vitality and Firestarter. If that was anything but Vitality, I might have taken it. Sadly, Vitality will not work at all for us. Yang's armor is... what do I want? Hand of Bullets. Increased damage done by non-thrown projectile weapons by 2. Jump boost 3. Footing 1. Sure. Sure, that's... all sounds really, really cool. How do those look? I mean, with the right top, maybe. But, my jump is now much higher. I think I lose a little bit of speed. Ow. Why did I try to punch you? That's not going to work very well. And thankfully, we're just hitting day and, like, no major bosses have spawned, so we might be safe for tonight. But, we found new pants. Whether or not I were going to keep them as, like, our cosmetic pants, I don't yet know. Top-wise, what do we want? Not like we're hurting for options here. Neo's jacket for rapiers, but we're not really using one. Ozma's coat for vitality. Ozma's tunic for vitality. Actually, are we hurting for choices? Vitality. Movement speed 1. My current one's just better than that anyways. movement speed 2, puncture 2, or a regen 1 for Weiss's top. I mean, that's just better than what we're currently rocking, and I don't see anything else in here that I would want instead. So, which Weiss's top was that? That was not you. Although you're pretty good too. That's puncture 2 instead of movement speed 2. So, just one more check. I think I know what I'm going after, but it never hurts to double check. Attack? Ooh, those pants look pretty good. But sadly, if I went for that full set, I would be giving up jump boost, which I do like having. So I think I might just go for the shirt. So 100, 200. Give me Weiss's top. Did that actually do damage to me? The thing on the left says it did, but I didn't actually take any damage here. Yeah, I'll be looking for a different cosmetic set. But, I do feel really fast like this. Plus, if I was using a rapier, I would do better, and I have built-in aura regen. So I don't even have to switch this thing out. I got exactly what I wanted out of this. Okay, so... good. I am liking the new set. Now comes the hard part. What do I want to look like? This is gonna take a moment. Okay, I have no idea what time it was I started looking at clothes at, but it's probably been about 5-6 minutes or something like that. Here's our current look. I like it. Just some like high boots, some white pants, and this like nice purple top. What am I wearing? Ragora's Remnants and Scarlet's point pants, what I currently have there. I did buy a couple of her things, like I have these pure black henchman pants, and I have these like purple-esque Diana pants, which kind of look nice together, but they have like that weird gray thing on there. And the henchman pants look nice, but they're literally just black, like there's no extra details to it. So I went for these instead. I think it's a nice look. And now I kind of feel silly because I just spent a lot of money on clothes for looks, and I thought about it. There are special weapons for 2,000. We were at like 1,500. We were very close to some of them until I went clothes shopping. So slight mistakes were made. But actually forgot to show something else. I did this last time, but if I just hide these, I did actually change my Minecraft skin because a lot of these clothes like have like things where you can see like your skin layer through it and whatnot. So I actually switched to this nice purple jumper. This wasn't actually, I just like this, underneath which I have, where's my skin thing? There it is. Jacket is just like, it's supposed to be like a crop top, I don't know. just so it works a little bit better with some of the things we might try out. What am I doing? I'm pressing all the wrong buttons. Skin customization, jacket, and then I just switched to the to the like shorts instead of like the long pants I usually wear because things work better with them. But how do I switch this back on? There we go. I just completely forgot how to menu there for a minute. No, new look. I like it. It's pretty basic. How? I didn't expect to take fall damage from... no! There's a creep there. Oh! Oh, yeah! I do extra range damage now. I forgot about that. That Beowulf had 126 health. That's going to be an issue. I completely forgot that some of the clothes yeah, increased damage dealt by non-throwing weapons by ×2. That's perfect, actually. We're just gonna have to make a whole bunch of more ammo for this thing. But, you gets it all for money. And now we're gonna have to build up more money because of the special cool things that cost a lot. But, yay! Yay, plans actually went well today so far. Ow, I can't believe that's actually enough to take fall damage from. I jumped... I thought I had seen a creep there a moment ago. Oh, boy, they're focused on those things and not me. Yeah, that's a lot. Like, that's going to be an issue when I start, like, trying to expand this wall out. I cannot jump. If I jump, I take fall damage. That is not fun. Okay. Actually, pretty big issue right there. Plus all my feet are broken, which is fun. Let's just do this. Set spawn point. Does that work in 112? I now don't remember. Like, what version did it add so that you didn't actually have to sleep to reset your spawn point? I don't remember. Hopefully that exists in this version, but I don't know. But from here, my goal is to just like sort of start expanding like this, like try to take as many little swaths of land as I can. Just if I like expand from like building to building, I don't have to waste as many resources at one time. Oops. This is actually harder now that I jump higher. Like, that has been a double-edged sword and a half. Where are my torches? Here they are. I am out of torches, and I don't think I have much in the way of, like, mined resources left at this point. I've used up a whole bunch of them. But, that's basically going to be my plan for expanding. Like, from there, I could go across to that building. Going across, like, this area is going to be a bit more difficulty, but I can just do this as well. Doop, doop, doop. And just close off little by little until we actually have a large enough living space. So I should be able to make this work relatively easily. We're actually going to get this done and have a safe spot. So I'm just going to work on this for a little bit longer, see how much I can quickly expand our living space by. No! I don't have... All of the villagers are on stay put, so they're not actually fighting these Grimm that come to get them. I missed. I can't afford to miss shots. I don't have the ammo for that. Oh no. Ow, so much damage. Can I get any extra aura? 3. I can get 3 extra aura. That's fun. But nighttime's hitting. Yeah, I am just going to keep doing the same thing, just slowly expanding. If Grimm gets too rowdy and coming at us, I'll take them on. But for right now, current plan, just gonna keep it in motion. Okay, I'm back. It's been a little bit, basically just an entire day-night cycle. This entire area is now completely enclosed. In fact, I was considering having everyone start walking around, but that's also going to let them get too close to the walls, and I don't want that happening. I think if one of the villagers gets too close to the wall and there's a creep attached to it, it will still blow up through the wall, and that's a no-go. Like, if that happens, everyone here dies, and I don't want that happening. So for now, I'm just going to leave them staying put. At some point, I'm going to have to clear out this bunch and, like, put a few blocks separation. But now that it's daytime, I get, like, a proper look, and I actually took this off to see what was lit up and what wasn't. How big is this area going to be? Because obviously, this is nowhere near big enough for the entirety of, like, a full village setup. We're going to have to see about changing all that. Although I do have another mod that I was planning to pull out, and I guess at least taking a look at what it's going to entail right now could help us out. So we just take a quick look at Minecolonies. This is a kind of cool mod. I've used it on my own a couple of times, but I've never actually used it in in one of the series before. It has some similarities to some of the things in like 1.16.5 MCA, in which you have in that version of Minecraft Comes Alive that's not in this version. You can like set up specific things like this is a warehouse, this is an inn, this is a whatever you want to call it. There's like some stuff in like the later versions of Minecraft Comes Alive that aren't in this, and Minecolonies kind of does the same thing. Basically, you set up your own settlements, starting with the town hall, which is somewhere on this list. Where is it? There it is, town hall. You build this thing, it's just some wood and the building tool, which is some sticks and a piece of stone. Let's actually just make that real quick. We're not going to get too far into it right now, because it's going to take a little bit of work. But just like so. I'm actually going to need to make one extra of these because I'm going to need to have one of these on hand. Why didn't that work? Uh, no, really. Why no work? Crafting town hall confusion? Huh. Am I doing something wrong? How do I start this again? Ancient tome, that's not what I want. Okay, I'm going to have to try and remember how to actually start up Minecolonies then. Hold on, do I need to have a supply? I think you have to start with a supply camp, maybe? Like, if I build this thing, it requires 5 chests. Even if it doesn't work, I'll just use the chest for storage. Does this work? I don't know. I've only used the 1.16 version of this. I don't know. Supply camp chest. So if I place this down... everything in this mod requires a whole lot of space, which is why I'm unsure about how big I'm going to have to make walls and everything. Just leaving it like that, you can see it's going to build something that looks like this. It's just like a little caravan traveling thing. And if I put it down, it's just the one basic thing for this version. 1.16 has more things. Placing a supply camp requires flat ground of at least 16 by 17 without grass or flowers on them. I'm gonna have to clear out all this grass first. That's fun. Rude. Do I really not have enough space for this? Like, if I just closed it off there, how is that currently looking? That is intersecting with the farm. If I do this instead, that's almost there. That and that, does that work? No, now these farms are in the way. Can this just work with me, please? It would be nice. Where does it line up here? Okay, it needs to move 2 more this way. Then I need to put something here to fix this up. Get all the way gardens. Why is this being... Why are you being difficult? Just work, please. And that should do. There we go, Minecolonies. I lose the thing. We now have this. Now inside it has some chests. One of them, there we go, there's the town hall and a building tool. So now you have 3 of these. Fun. I forgot I had to start with the supply thing. I think we can technically get those in chests too somewheres. What is wrong with all of you now? Huh. I've never used 1.12 Minecolonies. It might be broken. Okay. Town hall. This thing. Use build tool. Supply ship, supply camp. Not what I'm after. I want town hall. It's now going to try building this thing somewhere, so you can sort of see what it's going to look like. But for right now, new build tool? Where do I want you? Basically, you get your choice of all this stuff. Like, and each one has its own style and requires different things. So like, dark oak will look like this. And let's see, wooden, basically wooden, basic wooden, it has some like shingle roofing. It looks like this. Uh-oh. This might not work. 1.12. Literally all the entities are like that. Okay. Let's hope that doesn't become too much of an issue. You know what? I'll mess with this some more next time. We'll try to figure out why exactly this is so broken between episodes. Is the entire game broken? I feel like I should have just hit it there, right? Like, the creep's not broken, at least. Oh, audio is. Audio's definitely broken, and I can't shoot that thing. Okay, I broke the world. I'll try and fix this. Hopefully this is fine. But we'll see. The Minecolonies might have to go if it's gonna do this every single time I try to use it. But anyways, I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed as much as I have, and I hope to see you next time. So, without further ado, take care, everybody.